Hey guys, how's it going? My name is always, and welcome back to Stoneblock. In the last episode, the number of times I do that, in the last episode, we were working on a couple of things. One, we were working with Draconic evolution, getting together some more. Well, we got the Wyvern fusion crafting injectors. We got a couple of cool toys. The item dislocator and our advanced dislocator, which are both really neat. And we were trying to get some wither skeleton souls so that we can have a wither skeleton spawner down here that spawns a lot of wither skeletons and will hopefully make a lot of well, skulls so that we can get more nether stars. And I've been having a little bit of problems with that. So I did enchant a bunch of books. The enchanting setup is a little bit different. We did something else. What did we do with the evil... Oh, right. We made the alchemical chest from Project E. So I have all the enchanted books, and I put some bookshelves around here because I'm going to want to use the Awakened Draconium that we have. And we're actually going to use a little bit of that today. So I did get another enchanted a Reaper 2 book. So the Sword of the Wyvern now has Reaper 3, which is not bad, but it could be better. So we're going to upgrade it today. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to make it easier to get actual skeleton spawning. So we're gonna do something with that as well. So first things first, let's deal with the which one do we want to deal with first? Let's start getting the Draconic Fusion crafting. So these are going to require a block of Awakened Draconium each. We're going to only use 4 for now. And then we're also going to need a bunch, oh my gosh, a bunch of Awakened Draconium. I kept missing, it was a little embarrassing. And we're going to need 8 Wyvern cores. So let's go ahead and get that. So we're going to need 8 of these. We're missing gold. Really? Alright. Well, let's see how much gold we can get out of this. A good bit. Alright, so we're going to need some Wyvern cores. We're going to need 8 of them, I do believe. At least for now. So let's go ahead and get that crafting. And then to get the 4 that we're going to upgrade, we're going to need 16 diamonds. Actually, we're just going to wait on the Wyvern cores because they're almost done. And the neat thing about this one is because we're not going to upgrade all of them yet, we can actually kind of make things a little bit easier for us. So we're going to need 16 diamonds. And we're going to do 4, 4, and 4. Okay. So actually, yeah, like that. So what we can do is we can actually just put all of these in. Now, I didn't take a look. How much energy does this actually require? 1,000,000 RF, almost 2. That is a lot of power, but oh well. So we can get the first 2 pretty easily. So let's go ahead and start that up. And while that is doing its thing, we're going to work on something else. We're going to grab our Empower and Display Stands, and we need to make a spawner changer. In order to do this, we're going to need Empowered Diamantine, and that's going to require 2 clay, a block of clay, and light blue dye. Alright, all of that should be very easy. 1, 2, and a block. And then we're going to need the diamantine, which we should have, if I can spell it correctly. Yeah, we have so many diamantine crystals. We're going to make a block, and we're going to empower this. And theoretically, our stuff should still have enough power and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's see if this works. Put that there. Clay, block of clay, light blue dye, and a piece of clay. And do we have... That's working. And we have our first Draconic Fusion crafting. So we're going to just break this guy. Put that in there. And that can go ahead and start going while we get this. So the question I have, we still have plenty of power. Alright. How are we doing on Erodium? Oh man, we're so close. The thing is once we get the 6 blocks of Erodium we need, we're not actually going to make any upgrades. We're going to go straight to making the crystal lens. So that is the plan. We can get rid of these guys now. That took a good bit of power, but these guys were already charged, so who cares? So we have the empowered diamantine, and then we can get the spawner changer. If I get some more spawner shards. So that is the last thing we're going to need to go do. Now we're also going to want a spawner, so we'll get that as well. But before we do anything else, let's go ahead and get those 2 diamonds there and those 2 diamonds there. And we'll continue working on getting these guys charged. So this one can actually get removed. Oh, it did not like that. Even though those weren't being used. Didn't like that. Okay. So, let's get rid of these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our sword to the Draconic tier, if we can. That is actually kind of a concern. In order to get the Draconic sword, Draconic, the Draconic tier sword does require an Awakened core, a Draconic energy core, which we should be able to go ahead and make. In fact, I'm going to teach the system how to make those, just because it'll be easier. And, you know, did we have the mob masher? We're going to need 10 of those. Let's go ahead and get that. We need more gold nuggets, of course. Awakened, it's the Draconic energy core. Let's get one of those. And then for the Awakened cores, we're going to need 4 normal, a Nether star, and 5 Draconic, Awakened Draconium. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nether star, and I believe it was just 4 of the Wyvern cores. So that should be easy enough. It'll make that, and then we should probably also teach the system that it can make gold nuggets. So let's do that. Gold makes gold nuggets. And we should be able to get the mob grinder, mob masher stuff, and we'll let those craft. So one more Draconic, and then I'll replace another one. So one of the big things that we're going to need to do is make these Awakened cores. And the Awakened cores, I'm going to actually leave the Draconic Fusion crafting injector there. But the Awakened cores do require Wyvern tier or higher. Now, since we have the Draconic, which is a higher tier injector, we can mix and match. But when we make the sword, we need to have 4 of the Draconic Fusion crafters. And nothing else. So let's go ahead and just put these like so. That'll work. And we'll put that one away for now. Alright, so next up is we get the Awakened Draconium, and we actually need the other Wyvern tier. So we're going to have to put this somewhere, and I think we're just going to put it here. And then we're going to need to grab our crystal binder, because this guy does not have any power, and make sure that that gets power. So perfect. And now to make the Awakened core, How bad is it? I actually don't know. 9 million. Alright, so hopefully we have that. And we actually haven't made any Draconium, like Awakened Draconium ourselves. We can. It is kind of annoying, but it is 4 Draconium blocks, and it's 350 million RF, with a bunch of Draconic cores and a Draconic heart, or Dragon heart rather. So that's pretty awful. But this is already done. And I think, let's see, we need that, and then two Awakened Draconium, which we are very, very quickly running out of. And will that keep... It looks like it's still enchanted, so it should keep its enchants. At least that's what I'm hoping. So, we can go ahead and grab the loot there. And for the Awakened Core. And then we have our new sword, which charges equipment. We'll just do charges all items. That's fine. I just gotta remember not to put things into my inventory that might not want to get charged. So yeah, with that we have some actual cool stuff. So we've upgraded the Draconic sword. That's going to give us not only more damage, but more importantly, it's going to give us a better chance at getting the Reaper enchant to work and get souls. Storage discs, I always enjoy that. And upgrades. Do we have any space for the storage discs? No. We don't really need them right now anyways, so that's fine. So we need to go to the Nether and do some stuff there to get this spawner changer. So let's go ahead, and I didn't mention this, but you can actually, is it shift? Yeah, shift scroll will allow you to change where the dislocator takes you. And we're going to go to a fortress that I found that is nice and open, which is easier to find withers that way, because you can kind of fly around and all that kind of fun stuff. So this is the fortress I found, and there is a blaze spawner. So what we're going to do is I have this drop of evil. I believe there's a blaze spawner around here. Maybe there's not. There is a chance that there's not a blaze spawner here. But as you can see, it's a fairly wide open fortress. There is stairs that go down over in this area. But we do want to turn our magnet on, because we might get some souls, and that'd be kind of cool. Regardless of what kind of souls we get, just getting a soul would be nice. That's a wither skeleton. So nothing yet. And if we do get a soul just from like killing withers that we find here, then yeah, I've been in this area. Then we're probably not going to worry about all the stuff that I'm trying to do. So what I'm trying to do is get a skeleton spawner. If we get a skeleton spawner, we can turn it into a wither skeleton spawner in a sense. Not the type that I want to use, but a type that will work. You can't quite reach him. Alright, so I need to find a spawner at some point. There is lava above there. And there is a lot of mobs down here, I think. But they're up. So yeah, we're going to need to get we're going to need to get a spawner, which we might have to go back home and go back through the Nether through our normal portal, because I believe there's still a couple of spawners. We do need to find a few, but we might have to go find some more stuff. So still no souls. Let's look around. I don't know that this fortress actually has any spawners. So I have found a couple other fortresses, and we need to collect. Basically, we need 3 more spawners, I think. And no luck yet on either the souls or anything else. So let's see. I've explored quite a bit. So if we just head this general direction, we should find another fortress. And we are actually pretty quick at flying, so we'll just kind of go over there together, and I can talk about what it is we're actually going to be doing. So there is a way in modded Minecraft to get wither skeletons to basically from normal skeletons. So if you can get a vanilla skeleton spawner, you can basically spawn the normal skeletons. But if you put them in a stuff called witch water, it will turn them into, there's a fortress, it will turn them into wither skeletons. And that's ultimately what we want to do. Yeah, I think this is one I was exploring quite a bit. I think. It's hard to tell. It's hard to remember. They all look pretty similar. Alright, so we need some spawners. The first spawner I find, I'm going to collect. And that's what the drop of evil is for. And this fortress is a nightmare. So we click it with a drop of evil, and we get a disturbed mob spawner. So that's what we want to use. I could fix the textures, by the way. I tried to, and so I have a config file option for one of the mods that disables all animated textures. I have that enabled, so it will disable the textures currently. I could fix that and change it back, but I tried to, and honestly, I had a lot of frame rate issues, so we're going to keep it that way for now. So we have one spawner shard. We need one more. And then the next thing to do, so we just need to find one more spawner. I'm sure there is one here. Let's go down here, I guess. Anything around here? I don't see anything. I've definitely been to this one. So what we'll do is with this restored spawner, we can get a spawner changer. And that will allow us to change what mob it actually spawns. We basically capture the mob and go from there. It's not too complex. But it is going to take a little bit because we need to not only find... Is there a spawner here? No, I already broke that one. Yeah, I remember. This is the one because it has lava. And I think there is another spawner somewhere around here. I believe there was a second one. But I don't remember where. Is it down here? No, that was just nothing. That was a dead end. So yeah, I explored this fortress, and I didn't like it because I wanted something that was going to be a little bit more out in the open. And yeah, I found the one we teleported to, and that one is much better for the purpose of hunting wither skeletons. Aha, here we go. So with that, we should have 2 spawner shards. We can go back home and deal with the rest of this stuff. So we need a skeleton. So we have the spawner changer. Now we need a skeleton. Let's get rid of most of this stuff. So we need just a regular run-of-the-mill skeleton. And I think the easiest place to find that is going to be the Deep Dark. And then we just grab one. We switch the spawner to be a skeleton spawner, get some witch water, and call it a day. So I think I have my, like, didn't I make a shortcut at some point? Yeah, I think right here is a quick fall. And there's crystals and all that kind of fun stuff. So we just need to find a skeleton and we capture it. That's pretty much it. Right, here's one. And now we have a skeleton. So let's go back home. We can place our Disturb spawner down. And we have to go find another spawner. So let's get another drop of evil. I messed that up. We have to change it first. So we'll get another drop of evil. Do we have any other spawners? No, we just have the stabilized mob spawner. You know what? Let's try it on this. On the off chance this works. No. Of course it wouldn't work. Draconic Evolution's not going to allow that. So back to the Nether we go, and I'm pretty sure there's a spawner in the fortress that's near our portal. And so this is going to allow us to get a bunch of wither skeletons through the skeleton spawner. And the Disturb spawners are actually pretty good. So we just need the drop of evil. And now I just need to remember where there is some spawners. You're just a guy. There used to be one there. This comes out here. If we go around this mountain. Anything good? Nope. You can get gas souls as well, but we don't really have much of a use for that. Just because we don't need like the gas tiers or anything like that. So yeah, we gotta get. I'm trying to figure out how to get over. I guess through here. Yeah, that'll work. And see if there is anything. Any more spawners? There should be. I don't think I've destroyed them all in this place. But blazes were something I didn't really need. Worst case scenario, we can always go fly around and find another fortress. There's so many fortresses. And we could use that. Let's just get in here. I also get so lost in this area. Alright, so is there a spawner in here still? I think there is. I do have the spawner locator thing I could have brought and used, but I don't think that'd have been super like useful. Alright, let's just kill all these guys. Magma cubes are one of the easier, and slimes in general, are one of the easier mobs to get souls of. Just because of how they work with the, splitting into multiple creatures. But, again, we don't really have a use for those. So it's just a matter of, let's get out of here. Let's go find. So that is my normal entrance. There's got to be a spawner still here. Let's get out of here. Nope. So there's some blazes up there. That looks like... Haha! Okay. So spawner changer, drop of evil. Cool. Now we have a skeleton spawner. And what we can do is clear our inventory. And now we need witch water, which of course we don't have. So how do we get witch water? Well, it's actually really easy. Witch water, we're gonna need a barrel. We haven't used these in a long time. We're gonna need some ancient spores would actually work. And I think we can just do that directly. So if we get a bucket, and ancient spores, there's witch water. Cool. So now we just have to find a place to put this and start bringing in the skeletons. So I think for this part, the easiest thing is going to be going to the mining dimension, and we'll just set up a small little thing for this down in the mines. So we're gonna also put a location down here. Now something else we could have done was basically set up the, what is it, the one place, oh man, why is my mind, RF Tools dimensions. We could set up an RF Tools dimension that had wither skeletons naturally, but this is gonna be easier. So let's add new, bottom of mine. Commit, lock it, and let's go over here, I guess, and make a tunnel. I guess we'll get some diamonds too, and then here, yeah, that was gonna be a problem. So I guess we'll just do something like this. And be nice to have a door, but we're just gonna do something like this for now. And if we put witch water. Now, don't touch witch water. Witch water is awful. Let's go ahead and, like, block this up. And we're going to just put the skeleton spawner right here. Always on. And it's going to make wither skeletons. They're going to come down here, and they can't do anything. Now, we could add upgrades to that, and we probably will, but, yeah, this is a makeshift wither skeleton farm. Nothing much to say about it, to be perfectly honest, but, I'm going to spend a lot of time here trying to get, the things I need, and then once we have that, once we have the soul, then we can make a much better wither skeleton farm. So that is the plan. I'm going to probably grab some upgrades and go home, come back very easily. We add the upgrades as we need to. It'll spawn a lot more skeletons, so let's get some of these and a few of these. I don't know how many we can put, just because of our like grid power. So let's see. Power drain. We can put 2 of those. And I think this is the best. So we just kind of do this and set here and hope that eventually we get what we want. So if I increase grid power, which I might want to do here soon, how bad is it to make the best grid power thing? It's called a mill, and it's the dragon creative mill, which we can't make. Dragon egg mill. I have redstone. That's actually really easy. Now it does require one thing, so let's go back home, and then let's make this dragon egg mill. Do we have a dragon egg? Dragon egg chunks, dragon egg essence. Okay, let's go to the end. Is there still a dragon egg here? So this is the questions, because I think you can make. They scared me. I think we can make what we need, but there's no dragon egg, so I must have already used it for something. Premium power. Oh, right, we had 2 and we used 1. So we could resummon the dragon, or we could grow an egg. So why don't we do this? I'm going to set up, let's see, we need the dragon egg. Let's see, tier, I can spell tier 6 seeds. Infernium, the nether star, and then dragon egg. So dragon egg is, so Infernium, nether star, dragon egg. So we put the crux down, then the dirt, and then I thought I still had a stone hoe up here, because we do need to deal with that. I realized I could have probably just popped down here with the we probably could have just done the wireless crafting grid. Stone hoe. And let's go ahead and plant down the dragon egg seeds. And we should be able to get some mystical fertilizer. No, we cannot fertilize that one. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait on that. So let's just make sure. Farmland, dragon eggs, crux, yes. And then that gives the essence. So that's gonna take some time. And I don't think we can grow it in this. All right, let's try. Let's first of all break that. Let's grab the crux. All right, let's take you out. We put that in there. I cannot put that in there at all. Okay, fair enough. Go back in there. Whoops. Dirt and then that. Okay, that's fine. So this is going to take some time before we can actually get a dragon egg, but I will kind of try to remember to harvest this every once in a while. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get the awakened draconian one as well, since we're up here. So awakened draconium, dirt, tilled, awakened draconium seeds. And then eventually we'll get the neutronium. We only have 1 ingot. We're going to need a lot more. But let's go ahead and make the dragon egg mill. So that is going to require an eye of redstone. And we have everything else except for this. So let's get that going. And we'll need a dragon egg to put on top of it, but this will produce a lot of power. Let's get rid of that. Once we have a dragon egg. And then that will just produce, it'll just produce. And that's all that'll matter. So, I'm going to go ahead and get a dragon egg on there. I'm going to grab a bunch of the upgrades that I have. And I know the enchanter also has some upgrades. I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to take those out. And I'm going to try to get a wither skeleton soul before next episode. So that is the plan. And then we'll kind of go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!